Hey y'all, I don't know why, but my YouTube didn't capture the audio on this portion of the video, but it did on the beginning of it. But anyways, I went on a dove hunt, a very horrible, slow dove hunt. I was kind of misled by someone on Facebook. They described the field that had it was a sunflower field, all these doves, yada yada yada. But in this case, it was not. There was like one patch of sunflowers that I could not locate. It was kind of more of I was the first one there. It was more of they tell you where to hunt and that's it. There was about four other hunters, and maybe out of all six of us, there was maybe 10 shots. I shot twice, but I don't know why the audio didn't work, but it was kind of my frustration. Kind of like if I'm the first one to show up, I feel like I should get first dibs, especially waking up early, especially being kind of misled, like I said, about how this was a sunflower field when it was only just a patch apparently, and you couldn't even find it. So the landowner said the next hunt is on me. It's on him. Excuse me. The next hunt is on him. So maybe I'll give it one more shot, but I don't know. It wasn't very promising. I literally only saw maybe not even 10 doves. I know it could be a slow day, just like if it's a slow day of fishing, they're not biting, but when they're saying that this is a sunflower field and it's sunflower for days and stuff like that, you kind of expect a food source. And again, waking up early to make sure you're the first one there, I'd rather be on the food source than a little creek that they put me on. It wasn't even a tank, it was just a little creek. So I was kind of upset, spent $100, took a day off of work, and I don't know, just it kind of rubbed me wrong. But again, the landowner is trying to make it right. Said the next hunt is on him, so I'll give it a shot and see what happens. But this is going to be more. This part is going to be more of the gear I take, and I'll throw in some clips at the end of the hunt. But there's not much to it, so this is kind of make a video out of nothing. So this is going to be what I take on my dove hunt. So I'll show you guys the gear, what I take. So here it is. So here are my Mojos that I use. I take three. I feel like I don't need any much more than that. Sometimes the birds decoy, sometimes they don't, but I don't know. I take at the most three. I think they're like $30. They're worth it. Again, just to give me some help with drawing some birds in. But carry three if I'm going public land hunting and walking in. I usually just take one, just because carrying your gun and blind bag and stuff like that. But that's it. Mojos can come in handy, but didn't decoy today. But there were no birds. Let's see what's next. Next is my gun bag that I carry my shotgun in. It is a Tangle-free shotgun case. I love it. I think I paid like $100. I think it was on sale. I think 80 or $100. I love it. It's nice and padded. So they started selling Yingling out in Texas. So had to get some Yingling. Obviously, drink after you shoot, not during or before. Next is my Stoker M3000 shotgun. Picked it up from Bass Pro Shop. I think it was like $400. Love it. I like the camo. I think it's a Blades camo. I like it. I went for a beginner gun because I didn't know if I was gonna like dove hunting. So I didn't want to spend the big bucks on like a Benelli or a Beretta or something like that. But so far it's working good. I like it. Definitely want to eventually get something more higher end, even though I don't need it as of yet. But those Benellis and Berettas look pretty nice. So, but it gets the job done. So, and I have a modified choke on it. Kicks High Flyers, I think that's what it is. I think I bought it like a year or two ago. So that's my shotgun that I use. But budget friendly, beginner friendly. Next looks like it is my game belt. I think it's the Outdoor Z brand. Can't tell. I can't remember the name of it. I have all the stuff in the truck still. Woke up from my nap. But before I used to use Condor dump pouches. I carry two, which is kind of annoying. Always having to put them on individually, taking them off individually. This one I decided to just get the game belt. Put shells loaded, and then the trash shells, discharge shells on the other side. And it has a game pouch you can put your birds in. That's a nice added touch I didn't have before. So also comes with like a water bottle holder, but I take that off. I don't really need it. I usually just carry my water with me and just place it underneath my seat. So here's another one, outdoorsy. I think also it is a stool that I use. It's a swivel. You gotta get a swivel. When I first started, I was using a bucket, and a bucket is not very good on your butt. I think I went twice using a bucket, and always moving 360, kind of looking around for birds because you don't know where they're gonna come from. Your butt kind of gets raw, so so I definitely needed a swivel, and it does come in handy. I think it was like $60. It's definitely not as cheap as a bucket, but it's cool. I like it. Swivels, and it has a little pouch in the bottom. I usually put my phone in there, or extra GoPro batteries. It's definitely worth it. Your body is definitely going to thank you later. So if you're interested, you should probably look at getting one of those. I don't know what I'm talking about. Well, I use as you can see, camouflage long sleeve shirt just for the protect me from the sun. I use a Drake's hat, and I use 511 pants because I use 511 wear 511 pants at work. So I always wear 511 pants when I go out hunting, usually in a tan or green color. Next is another Tangle free product. It is a Tangle free blind bag. I think it was $80. I think it was also on sale. Love it, love it, love it. It's so awesome. It's such a good bag. You have a lot of pockets, three on the outside, two on the side, one on the front. You got, compartments there. You got metal clamps that I like. They're not plastic, they're metal. So you don't have to worry about breaking them. You got two compartments there on the top part. I usually keep GoPros. On the right side, I keep like bags. So like when I'm cleaning, throw all the birds in there. The other side, I use a GoPro, and then inside it fits three box high, so you can easily stack. You can literally carry like 300 rounds of shotgun ammo, three boxes high. So it's a nice. I keep my obviously I keep my box of shells, GoPro, ear pro, all that stuff. So it's definitely worth it. You guys should check it out. It's Tangle free blind bag. Definitely check that out. It's been a lifesaver than carrying like a backpack or something like that, or individual. What I used before. Next is I think it's N-Gel. I think that's how you pronounce it. Cooler, 19 quart. It's all right. It doesn't hold ice like very well. Like I think I'm gonna show like it. I fill the ice up that morning, like at 5:30 in the morning, and I think it was like 10 at this time, and the ice is pretty much already gone. It's not the best. I definitely want to get like maybe like an Arctic cooler. I've seen videos the ice lasts longer. It's definitely something probably worth investing, especially when I go fishing on the kayak for like crappie or stuff like that, because as you can see, the ice does not last. This is probably more of like I don't know, cooler at the house in the backyard, but ice doesn't last as long as I really hoped for on that. But it was I think only like $30, so I guess you kind of get what you pay for. I'm using Remington shotgun shells. I believe those are 8-shot. So use 8-shot, and then the other ones in the Tangle free blind bag, I use that one's Federal. I don't think I've used those yet. Federal 7.5 shot. Kind of waiting. I'm kind of just using all my Remingtons first. They ran out of Remington, so I picked up the Federal ones. So I haven't really given them a fair chance to see if I like 7.5 or 8-shot. I probably need 8-shot because I'm not the best shot. I think that might be it on the gear that I take. I mean, you really don't need that much stuff to go dove hunting, as opposed to like any other hunting, especially like duck hunting. Um, I can't remember what I was talking about here. Um, I might be just saying more about how the trip wasn't as I thought it was, and definitely wasn't happy. But I did speak with the landowner about my concerns about kind of being of the issues that I said in the beginning of the video. But uh, he was receptive of what I had to say, and he is willing to make it right. So I'll give him that. So I'm definitely not going to put out his info of what you know his his website or anything like that. So I'm going to take him up on that free hunt that he's offering me and see if it's any better. I'll probably wait until the next cold front. But it is what it is. I'm kind of learning like these people on Facebook, on the dove hunt forums and stuff like that, that they kind of over exaggerate of what they have and stuff like that. Especially if the birds aren't flying, you can't do anything about it. But you definitely can overhype your field when you know you get called out.
Almost 7:20. Nothing's been flying. I'm here, someone's land on Taylor, Texas. Got a horse, 3 donkeys. Definitely not expecting that. Over here is a bunch of cornfields set up against a creek. There's a gravel pit, like right there. Guy said this is a good fly zone. I think there's only like 4 other hunters, but yeah, I got these animals kind of coming on my space, but got to be super careful. But yeah, I'm kind of just banking on maybe these birds kind of get some water, and then maybe go to the gravel pit after they eat, or come through that way to get water after they go there. So we'll see. I mean, I got all this spot right here and all this to hunt and see how they're flying. So wish me luck, but I don't know. Haven't really seen anything, but it's still early. The guy was saying that they're not really flying till like after 8, so we'll see how it goes. Got some dogs that showed up. Definitely interesting hunting trip so far. Only a few shots from out on the gravel pit, but still nothing. 7:36. Seeing like 2 doves fly on the other side. Not looking good. 8:12 and not 1 dove. This spot is not the juice. But at least I got 2 dogs, 2 labs. Makes me want to get a lab. Should trade one of my German Shepherds for one. Well, I mean, he's right. He said maybe 8:30ish. They say 8:30 when they fly, but I haven't seen anything other than like those little birds. Guy on that corner by the gravel probably shot maybe 4 shots, I heard. But other than that, I got guys on that side, and I think another one on that side, nothing. Not good. Not good at all. Person said he had sunflowers, but I don't see no sunflowers. Maybe his neighbor has sunflowers, but yeah. Title might be a little misleading, because I don't see any sunflowers. Not looking good, but beats better. It's better than being at work. So we'll see. Only bird. I'm still kind of not that close. $8:56 till I got my first, well, till I saw the first bird fly over here. Ain't that something?